Up next on the Sunday Six is our Victory Unlocked. It's brought to you by Zillow, agents, tours, loans, homes. It's not every week that a 7.5 point underdog goes on the road and gets a win and has it overshadowed. But that's how crazy the early window was on Sunday that the Titans 32-27 win over the Houston Texans. It felt like a little bit of an afterthought compared to some of the craziness we saw, but never fear, Tennessee. I want to give you your moment in the sun, a truly impressive upset. And look, somebody once told me that it's 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. And the name that I want to remember is Will Levis, because it felt like for much of the season, this poor guy was consigned to meme territory. You remember the pick six against Chicago in week one, the underhanded diving fumbles and goofy plays. I feel like the NFL community has given up on Will Levis as a franchise quarterback, and maybe they should. I don't know what the future holds for Will Levis or the Tennessee Titans, but I do know that he looked like he was headed for another meme-worthy finish in Houston on Sunday until he reversed course. It looked for all the world like Will Levis had ruined this upset bid at the end of the third quarter. He tossed a regrettable pick six to Jimmy Ward, one of the last plays of the third quarter. Titans had been leading. They had been chipping away all day. They're up six, driving for a chance to make this really tough on Houston. And the pick six makes it 24-23 Texans. Looked like it was all gone. You work all those hours, all those plays to build a lead, and it's just wiped away. But Will Levis responded. It was not the end. 5 minutes later, he hits Chigakonkwo for a 70-yard touchdown, and we're back in it. Huge job by Will Levis. I completely fair to say on a day that the Texans offense was once again herky-jerky, CJ Stroud sacked 4 times, picked off twice. I thought Will Levis outplayed him, especially considering he got sacked 8 times on the day. 18-24, 278 yards. You talk about concentrated power of will. That is Will Levis. Power of Will Levis. I just did that in the moment. I didn't even plan that out ahead of time. Thought it was such an impressive show of resiliency from Levis and the Titans to get this thing back, make it a game again. And then, like I said, you do need a little bit of luck. And I think it qualifies as luck when one of the best kickers in the NFL blows a game-tying field goal. I hate to say the word blow. I know it's not easy, but Kaimi Fairbairn, with less than 2 minutes to play, had a shot from 28 yards. That's the 9-yard line. 28-yard kick to tie this game. You like the Texans' chances at home of beating a losing team once they get it tied up. He misses, and he collapsed on the ground. I would too. There have only been 4 misses from 28 or shorter all year in the NFL. Kaimi Fairbairn has 2 of them. He's money from 50 plus. It's a little dicier when you get close range. It's a little lucky, but the Titans will take it. They sneak out of Houston with a win. It's the first time they've come within 10 points of a team with a winning record, let alone beat them. So yeah, wanted to make sure we feature the Tennessee Titans in a season that has definitely gotten away from them. I see you, Will Levis.